Once you're here, let us know that you are here. Did you get notification or did you come looking? You really want to help us out and you like what we're doing, share this. Hit that little arrow button, share it to your other social media, tag a friend. You know, you can tag people on, well, I don't know if you guys can on a live, if you can tag them or not. Tag people, share this out, tell people, hey, I do this every night. You might like what this dude says, or you might not like what he says, or you might think it's funny, you know, whatever. What's going on, guys? Karita Lee, what's up? Webdad, Brandon, how are you? Nathan, what's going on? Seaside, O2 Williams, hey, what's up, dude? Witch Dr. Bob, Justin, what's going on? These are some Harry Potter bags. That is the house embroidery. Those are a few that we have made. These all right here, these are the full open improved fanny packs, and these are the colors that we have them available in right now. We've actually got a lot of them. These are the standard ones, and these are the colors that we have those available in. Shot a video on that. You'll probably see it tonight, maybe tomorrow. We did a video on the new shirt. Did a full build video today. So there's some guys on the post about the Raptor shears yesterday asking about orange ones. There's some orange ones, some more tiger stripe, some OD black ones. There's batches of them over on the table. Cop rig right there. We're running a lot of rigs. We did 6 mag stacked rigs started coming off the line today. There's a few of them up closer you can take a look at. Multicam, 6 mags. Mags on the front of mags right there. We've showed the woodland ones quite a bit in the last few days. So I suspect everybody knows what those are. Those are Rallymans right there. Those are more Rallymans right there. I do have one war bag available. That's an 8 mag. It's a big body bag. It's 6 inches deep. Here are more Rallymans. Here are more Rallymans. I know you're not going to believe this. More Rallymans. Not sure what those are. Zippered pockets, probably zippered mesh pockets. 8 mag stacked chest rigs out here. More Rallymans here. These are all batches of Rallymans. 8 mag stacked chest rigs here. 8 mag stacked chest rigs here. See, there's a lot of parts in these things. Lots and lots of work going into them. Some grocery bags right there. Some Blue Line combat cocks. What? Just take raw caffeine and beta alanine.
It's the non-stim. It tastes like.
Why are you taking non-stim? Did you order a war? I don't think you did. I only make them one at a time, custom. They're $450, and occasionally I put one up on Quick Ship, never on the main website. You went for a run, it's 102. That's fucking hot, buddy. What thread contrast would look good on Odie black belt? I've got to get in on the promo figure. I would just do, why do contrast thread on it? It's a belt. Nobody's gonna fucking see it. Bad Karma, hey, what's up, dude? Put orange on there. Whatever your favorite color is, it'll fucking work. The stuff that sounds the craziest is always what looks fucking pretty good. Made another order, my 3rd in 10 days. Well, Paco, thank you, dude. Received my improved fanny pack. Awesome fit for 19. Yeah, that's about what you're gonna get in there. You could probably jam a 17 in there, but not with anything else. Like it's for a small pistol for sure. Jose getting ready for another 3,000 mile weekend. That's fucking wild. He said hello, right on. Interesting intel. Know a guy from high school who is currently a security guard at data center. He told me this evening they are getting a ton of bombs. I think a lot of places are, right? What was up with all of the Denver airport being shut down? What was up? No power at all. Do we think the power was out, or do we think they were fucking hacked? Side Sappy definitely fits in a double. Oh fuck yeah, it does in a double. Yeah. Josh, what's up? Tiger Stripe Velcro 1 and 4. Got my Tiger Stripe Velcro today. Charles, I don't know what you're talking about. Velcro, Tiger Stripe Velcro what? You should get one of those kids you have and have them fucking text for you because you're not really good at it. The official, hey cat ass, what's up? Just ordered M4 micro rig for my husband. I couldn't see in the notes where to put the house I wanted. I put it in the company name, Team Ravenclaw. All right. All right. Made an offer a place in Bona Vista, 6 acres, and it was accepted. Nice. Nice. Charles Wilson, Thompson KT. I think I've caught all these guys. If I missed any of these comments here. My custom tray came in today. It looks awesome. Nice. Amanda did an awesome job. EP Big Adventure, what's up, dude? I'm going to keep asking how I get some SOE. You don't. Like, when we make one, that's when you will be able to get one. All the airports around here were shut down last week. DCA is right outside DC. Apparently a weird smell caused them to close, but a day prior was a bomb threat north in WDC. Yeah, man, you're working with the handicap today. Gold star for you. I work with a handicap every day. Pick one, at least one. If you're trying to shoot an MP5 with no stock, do you think a bungee or non-bungee is better for braced sling? It's up to you, man. But with that, like, so are we talking like MP5K, or are you talking like just an MP5 like A2 fixed stock with the stock removed, just has a cap on the back that you're going to put the sling through? You're gonna push out on it, right? That's always how they taught the MP5s. You're just going to push all the way out and use the sling as the grip. And ideally, you're going to have pistol grip and you're going to have a forward grip on there, right? Not a neutral standard handguard, but you're going to have the two pistol grips, and you're just going to punch out from the sling. So either way would work. You just made one. It's not ready to go. It's not. I did just make one. Josh, you made an MP5, Josh. My Velcro has tiger stripe print on it. Your Velcro has tiger stripe print. Not from me, it doesn't. I don't have any tiger stripe Velcro. Mac 11 versus MP5. You want the Mac 11 linchpin? The Mac 11's what, 380? Right? Mac 10's 9mm, or am I off on that? Hogwarts bags look badass. They're pretty nice. They're pretty okay. And some of them are ballistic nylon, right? This is 1680. Bible covers. I think there's only a couple back Bible covers on SOE Quick Ship. If you want one, just call it out or let me know on one of the posts and tag me on the post. For some reason, when you guys post and comment on posts that we've made that are more than a few days old, it doesn't notify us anymore. So make sure you tag me in that, and then just say what color you want, and we'll run some more of those. The M11 is 380, has an insane rate of fire. Yeah. Ballistic 1680. Yeah, I didn't know there was 1680. It used to just be 1050, and then all of a sudden, it's just like pack cloth used to be 420, and now it's all 400. Just like all our thread used to be 69, now it's all 70. Please do Catholic edition Bible, thicker cover all the books. There's too many Bibles, guys. There's too many. And I'm not buying a bunch of Bibles to make covers that people might buy. This Bible was given to me by Bear, and I know hundreds of people that use this, so that's the one that we made. I see other guys making Bible covers, but let's be real, they look like ass because they're big and they fit every fucking Bible and they look like dog shit. Eastern Orthodox. You got, is that what you have, Amanda? Eastern Orthodox? Is that the one Sonny uses? If you guys want to buy Bibles, I'm not sending them back to you. If you want to buy a Bible, buy it off Amazon, send it here. I will make a cover. You will buy the cover. Just because you bought me a Bible doesn't mean I'm building you a free cover. Buy the Bible. Yeah, the Ethiopian is the way to go, right? Buy the Bible, send it over here. We will build a cover for that Bible. That's the way we're going to do that. I've seen several people say Ethiopian Bible, Oki. I don't know if that's a real thing, but I know that temple in Ethiopia is supposed to hold like what, the Ark of the Covenant or something is supposed to be there. P90 over Mac 11. P90 over, what is a P90? Isn't the, I'm thinking Mac 90. I don't even like Gary Potter, but I may order one. Harry Pooper. Are the stand-up pouches made from, no, the stand-up pouches are generally made out of 1000. You might get some that are 1680. It just depends what material we have when we do it. DJ, what's up? Was it you that asked for a war bag? Cody cut it today. .5728 elite round for CQB. Ethiopians have a huge community in DC. I work with a bunch. They are awesome. They are devout Christians. They don't fuck around. Their women are beautiful. Very cool, man. Very cool. I did not know that. P90 is a 5. Oh, fucking that fucking side bullet thing that flips. I don't like it. You guys really like that thing? And I think, does Scully have? No, he has an AUG. You're gonna send a copy. I would love to have a copy of Mein Kampf. Can you have it? Can you get me an original one that is autographed, please? And any actual Nazi memorabilia you have, I would love to have that too. Send me any. I had an opportunity to buy a parade flag that was 60 feet. And I looked at it for years. I knew right where it was. They had that, and there was a sword there with it. And I kept thinking, it's been here so long, I can just get it anytime. What would I do with it? It's fucking huge. And I walked in one day, and it was gone. And I'm like, holy shit, man. I fucking should have got that. My wife just gave me a crazy look over what? I'll be sending Ignatius Catholic Study Bible, Old and New Testament. Autographed by the, I just call him Hitler, Josh. Everybody wants to say painter. Don't let them change your language, man. Don't let them fucking change your language. He is a murderer. He raped her. Like, whatever it is, stop. Like, and I'm not jumping on Josh's shit. He knows better than most, but he knows what I mean. Would you read Morals and Dogma, Albert Pike, Freemason stuff? Haven't talked much about it on here because I had 2 Freemasons show up to work and ask who I was suddenly. Interesting. I would be interested in owning that. The truth is I don't read. If I start reading, I fall asleep within a few minutes. I would definitely listen to it on audiobooks. Let's face it, the art school admin is the real villain here. Who's the art school admin? I've been making a bunch of stuff out of 1680. It is somewhat forgiving and doesn't fray. Yeah, it's the 1680. We used to get 1050 ballistic. The hand that was super stiff, like crispy. And we used it, we would cut it and use it inside of our holsters and the back panels of all of our subloads. And it was super stiff. This stuff here, this 1680, it's not nearly as stiff. I have Cordura that's stiffer than this shit. Watch Europa, The Last Battle. What's that about? Hitler tried to go to. No, I know why they call him the. I know why they call him the artist. But I don't think that. I don't think we're doing anybody a favor by pretending that his name isn't Hitler. Whether you believe that everything that happened was true, why remove the bad guy, right? Why to pretend that it's not there? But personally, I don't believe it. I believe that some of that shit, like the Nazis serialized all their shit, right? All the parts of the rifle were serialized, and they had detailed records. But all of a sudden, they lost all the detailed records on the fucking captives. How about the gas chambers, right? The gas chambers that had doors and windows. You're gonna have windows and fuck. They built everything. They just fucking put some windows in these gas chambers. Yeah, it is like not saying he who must not be named. I remember when my wife first met Jaeger, he told her Austrians were the smartest people in the world. They made the whole world believe that Mozart was from Austria and Hitler was from Germany. Yeah. My brother and I are being followed since we accidentally showed up to a big meeting. My brother's car was then circled by someone on a bike, and they took pictures of us. We went to a big, accidentally showed up to a big meeting. Are we talking about the weights and measures people, the Freemason guys? Is that what we're talking about? Glad to see the Rallymans. Got mine ordered. What color you got ordered, Greg? It's about 10 parts, about an hour each part. It's the other side of the World War II. Yeah, well, I mean, like you always see the pictures, right? They had all the pictures of Auschwitz in the snow, but they were liberated. There was no snow. Like when you talk, like they went back and took photos after the fact, or maybe I have that backwards. Nick, what's up? Or as a racket. Yeah, but Smedley, you guys should very much look into Smedley Butler. Absolutely. Wasn't he a congressman or something? IBM. Yeah, IBM, International Business Machine. They did supply the computers. Yeah. And in Ohio, the first couple of ovens were made in Ohio, supposedly. 271,000 at most. Not the millions. Craig Garner. When did you order those, Craig? Was there anything else ordered with them? I watched Europa about 2 years ago, and it blew my mind. What is Europa about, guys? Yeah, most of the photos are fake. And they're saying that the Russians actually built those chimneys after the fact. And what about the dudes that went out with the radar, right? They went out with the ground penetrating radar and didn't find mass burial sites that they were told was there? Hugo Boss did, yeah. Yeah, Hugo Boss did design the uniforms. Goebbels, wasn't that his minister of publicity or whatever? What do we call it? Propaganda. It's about Bolshevism and how the Nazis were fighting yeah, I'd like to watch that. Good evening at the homestead. Hope you're in a minute. Hey, what's up, David? How are you? What's everybody doing this weekend? Anything good? Regenerative Orchards, what is up? Craig, you put in 4 orders. Right. Are they older orders, or did you just put in 4 orders? The Russians were some cruel fuckers to German POWs during World War II. Andrea's grandfather was in one of the POW camps, and he had nothing but really bad stories about. I'll bet. Headed to White House to make some biochar. With the folks from White House over there. They do some radio stuff and all. Old Gilmet Eye. Smelly was a highly decorated Marine, campaigned for better treatment for veterans. War is a racket. great book, about $5. And if you want the quick version of Smedley Butler, check out Fat Electrician. He did a fucking great, he's done a couple pieces on Smedley Butler. Didn't he go in at Smedley Butler, right? Didn't he get in trouble at like 13, snuck away to the Marine Corps at like 15 or 16, got found out, they sent him back, and he just stayed on base and stayed a Marine after they tried to kick. Isn't that kind of how the story started? Bruce DeVries, the leather manufacturer, got it. Finishing up a class, I taught that the students had to leave, so Sunday they will qualify. Oh, nice. How many new ham radio operators will there be? Smedley is a must-read. Marine Medal of Honor, 2-time, and general short book straight facts. Separate, so I don't combine them with the multicam black order. Got it. Ordered today. Okay. I was just trying to determine why it hadn't shipped out, because we built them a couple days ago, so that makes sense. You ever hear about Andrew Jackson fighting the Rothschild banking system? One of our greats. Vaguely, yeah, vaguely. What's up, everyone? How are you doing? Dean Conrad, what's up? You guys ever heard of Nathan Bedford? Nathan Bedford Forrest? Whichever side you like or don't like or whatever, you know, you always hear that he's the founder of the Ku Klux Klan. Go back prior to that and listen to his fucking war escapades. Holy shit. Oh, CCW class. Okay. Yeah, Chuck Norris did die today, guys. I thought that was just going to be another one of those bullshit memes, but it's real. The blood moon was at 3:33 this morning. I did not see it. Noriko, how are you, man? Chuck Norris didn't die. Bruce Lee wanted a rematch, and Chuck obliged. Did I see Chuck Norris being like, Bruce Lee didn't want to fight with me because he's just a movie actor? Is that what that was about? I didn't read it. Where's the cat? I'm surrounded by fucking cats. Forrest wasn't actually the founder of the KKK. He was the first Grand Wizard. Got it. Forrest's body was exhumed a few years ago and relocated. And he was buried with his wife. And there are some... Anyways, it doesn't matter. Cat asked, when I see you, remind me to give you the story. It's an amazing story. Next time I see you, remind me to tell you about the Nathan Bedford story. They took down the monument and they moved everything, all the marble, I think it was marble, and moved him and her away, a little ways away. Chuck versus 100 gorillas. If you look at social media, you'd think the rest of the world was about to start on fire with these oil prices. I guess we're just insulated here in our... Well, we're seeing the rest of the world in panic, but who are we seeing that from? Are we actually seeing people in other countries post? Or are we seeing our country tell us about the mass panic? I mean, if you've watched any of Canadian Dry Prepper, Canada Prepper, in the last 3 years, I mean, we should have died like every fucking couple days. Like, it's the end. We're going to be at World War III. It's going to be nukes, right? And he speaks, fucking, man, the more he speaks, the better he fucking gets, too. But I think that he just has to maintain that craziness and continually perpetuate it. Otherwise, his whole system dies off. There's so many false bots online, so many, yeah. But bots, let's keep in mind, right? That's not like AI or a computer. That's a motherfucker with a cell phone. Does Amanda cut? Yeah, she cuts my hair. Amanda cuts my hair. Number one blade. Scott's Wall. Hey, what's up, dude? How are you? Snow Mexican Prepper, been saying the world's ending. Like, he has several channels now. I enjoy some of his other stuff, and I enjoy the interviews, but even his guests that come on, it's the same shit, man. I prank called the KKK one time. The Ku Klux Klan has a F rating. Has an F rating in the Better Business Bureau. Same with New York Prepper. His channel is one big list of them. I actually like him. I've met him in person several times. He's been here to the shop twice. I've actually hung out with him 4 different times, 4 different occasions. SOE does have a F rating. Yeah, I actually stopped replying and interacting with the Better Business Bureau probably 6 years ago. They used to. You could just go on and put your rebuttal in, but now they want you to register an account. I'll be damned if I'm fucking registering an account to see their complaint against me. The thing with the Better Business Bureau is it's pay to play. Like if I pay their extortion, it used to be like $600 a few years ago. It was $600. So if I pay $600 by 6 a.m. tomorrow morning, I have an A rating. It's all just fucking. It's all pay. I've been watching a channel called Pilot Debrief about why pilots crash. Interesting. KKK is real steel. I've heard they still hang around the South. No feds who are looking for them. I would say that the majority of them probably are feds or informants at this point. Brandel's uncle was very high in the KKK. We've actually talked about getting him on and doing a podcast with him. Top 3 podcasts to sew to. Dude, I really enjoy, I don't have 3 for you, but I very much enjoy lore. And it is something completely out of all of the cool guy tactical stuff, but it goes right in line with abandoned buildings and stuff. When we are going to a new location, city, town, whatever, and you look up abandoned stuff, you'll hear people talk about it, but you'll never really get a location. But if you look up haunted stuff, that is also the abandoned stuff, and you'll always get it. Anyways, Aaron Mahnke has a podcast called Lore, and it's very calming. It's very soothing. Original piano music in all of it. And he actually goes on tour and does performances, live performances. He's written several books. Several of his episodes have been turned into TV show episodes for Amazon, and it's lore. It's just the lore and how it is passed down through history and how it changes society. But it's going to be, think like witchcraft or lobotomies or sailors and mermaids or sirens or, dude, it's incredible. He's got stuff just about every single piece of history, and it's kind of the dark side of history, but his presentation is just so amazing, man. I cannot say enough good, and it's completely out. If I'll just be scrolling through, especially like on Monday, right? I'm starting to look at current events, and Tuesday I'm really looking at current events, and Wednesday, because we're going to do our podcast about current events, so I want to have up-to-date information, right? And then as soon as we're done, I'm like, man, I don't want to listen to none of this shit right now. It does not add to me. As a matter of fact, it takes from me. And lore is what I'll put on a lot of times. If I just need something to listen to that's not like raising my blood pressure or like, oh my God, I better fucking go fill the truck up with gas because there's not going to be gas tomorrow. You know, shit like that. But the lore podcast is a good escape. I would recommend that to anybody that would listen. Sorry, my kid logged out and posted. I don't know what you're talking about, Craig. No worries. I enjoy the guys who metal detect old civil. Man, and we have so much of it around here, too. So much. Also met a guy who works for a defensive subsidiary. Told me we never left Earth. I don't think we left fucking Earth. Didn't Russia say, or some Russian cosmonauts were like, no, we can't get past the firmament? I've noticed you're really into snakes. I'm a fan of ball pythons. They are like the puppy dogs of the snakes. Do you have any snakes that would be good for a first-time owner? Yeah, I mean, when you're ready to be a real boy and get something other than ball pythons, I'm just fucking with you. I don't have any ball pythons. I have kept ball pythons. I used to have a lot of them. Any snake can be good for a beginner. It depends who you ask. Like, you said you're really into ball pythons. Do you currently have a ball python? I would tell you, I don't know where you live, but I would tell you to go to a reptile show, not a pet shop. And there's some groups that are very, very active no matter where you are. Just join a Facebook group for, like Nashville Reptiles or retics. Retic Pursuit is another one if you're into retics. And, there's guys in every area that do those. Let's start with what kind of, like, who's it for? Is it for you or is it for your little child? Yeah, we got big snakes. We got like real big snakes. Like, there are people trying to take big snakes and bring dwarf stock into them to make them smaller. We're trying to take big snakes and make them big again. But I mean, you'll never go wrong. Cow kings are voracious eaters. They have incredible look to them, king snakes and milk snakes. But you'll never go wrong with a corn snake. Like, it's going to be a good eater. You can woolly it around. You can handle it. You're not going to get bit. I mean, you can get bit. I get bit by every snake all the time because it's just feeding response. Check out the Easton coral snake one. Do not get a coral snake. Coral snakes are very docile. Very, very few people get bit by a coral snake. And when you do get bit by a coral snake, it takes a lot to get envenomated by a coral snake. But yeah, don't listen to any of these guys with venomous animals. All these guys have had, well, I mean, Dean's never shot himself. He'd probably be fine. He's never had an Indian actually shot his, nutsack off. He'd probably be pretty careful. Like, he hasn't shot himself. He's got a lot of guns and shit. Probably qualified. That'd probably be a good qualifier for Dean to have some venomous animals. No, we've not bred anything. I just sent a prototype rappel rope bag to the U.S. Navy SAR team. They want to have a phone meeting about purchasing more. Any advice? Charge them whatever you need this thing to cost. Charge them more for it. Like, that's my advice. How are they buying it? Is it getting? Do they do like a career issue? Is it going to go into the stock system where there's an NSN on it? I haven't done any like fucking military purchase order shit in a long time. Not where we actually had to get an actual paperwork for it. Everything we do is small unit contract shit. So they write that request for bid with our name and the part number. Watching the metal backpack build and nearly missed the live. Well, the backpack build's probably better, and it's 4.5 hours long. The second half is uploaded. Brandel thinks he's going to release that tonight, so that second half will go live. We recorded 3 or 4 shorts today. The only one live is Harry Potter. We've got one for the shirt, which I think is pretty cool the way we did it. And then we've got a video showing the difference between the old fanny pack or the standard fanny pack and the full open fanny pack. And then showing, all of them on the table so you see how many that we actually currently have. Believe it or not, but I finally broke down and got an AR-15. I don't believe you never had an AR-15. I never believed that. Trump wants you to get paid. Yeah, get paid, buddy. Have the medical backpack in my wife's car. Yeah, not the one I was showing, though. You have the standard one. The one we just built is much, much fatter. Scott, what's up, dude? I think I talked to your mom yesterday morning via email. The clipper. Yeah, the clippers. Matt ordered clippers, and they have no bullshit. The fucking clippers that Matt ordered are fucking Cryptek Typhon. Like, they're fucking cool. Gotta tell you, was on the fence about jumping on the Harry Potter promo when I watched the video with the blonde Fallout Boy hair and decided to snag the... Yeah, a lot of people are like, I didn't know you're Hufflepuff. I'm like, what are they fucking talking about? And I guess that robe, because we ordered robes for a video we did last year. And the robes, we bought them for every house. And Brandel wanted me to wear that robe because it showed up on camera, but I wore the Malfoy hair, and then I went and got a wand. We had wands for all of those, but we couldn't find them. And I actually do have the wands that were sold from Warner Brothers. I think it was Warner Brothers. We have some of the real, we couldn't find them. So I know it is all mismatched on purpose. Scott, I would talk to Brookwood for your Cordura. Anything you order through MMI is going to be more expensive. And I suspect MMI Cordura is probably coming from Brookwood anyways. I would definitely go Brookwood. What colors it got to be, Scott? I wonder what the value of the prototype vehicle med bag would go for on the market these days. Still doing its thing, hanging. Nice. Did you ever see the Louis Vuitton one that I made? Nerf mag on quick ship, orange thread. What's it look like? I've showed them a bunch of times. If I walk up there and the video stays, I'll show you. Buy it. That's all I'm telling you. I have 2 remaining. There's only 2. I think there's only 1 online right now. And when somebody buys it, I will put the last one up. They're fucking rad. They're Cryptek Raid, which is like a gray and black pattern, and it has orange thread all throughout it. It will hold real subgun mags. I got last tactical response Midwest industry rifle they had. Oh, good. That's cool, dude. That's cool. Key fob short today. Yep, I put that up, but we actually shot real videos today. Please don't cheddar bomb yourself, everyone below the waist. If anyone's in Virginia, you need to go ahead and buy everything you want. They passed a assault weapons ban. Fucking wild, man. Does that say Muggle Armalite? Schwaffle, what's up? Need an orange Bitcoin tool bag freebie. What would we do for that? What would that be like? Just fucking embroider Bitcoin on? Do Lord of the Rings. You'd do it great. I'm definitely not opposed to it. PSA sent out emails. They are doing Virginia orders first to fulfill them for the new laws. That's cool. It's good for their business too. So our buddy Brandon has a real cool old movie theater in his town, and he had it rented out for his birthday, and there was a ton of people invited, but it was a private viewing of The Hobbit, and we were all supposed to go, and that was the day that the ice storms came, so it all got canceled. It will do it at some point, but it's a real cool old-time movie theater, and that's what we were going to do for his birthday. He wanted everybody to go see The Hobbit. Do you sell Velcro Pals Keepers separately? Do you sell the Velcro Pals Keepers? Matt, I'm not sure what we're talking about there. Bitcoin. So the circle with the B in it, like the coin? Yeah, we could do that. PSA. Lord of the Pings for the shooters. Oh, that'd be good. Yeah, Lord of the Ping. Ping, ping, ping. One order comes with $100 of Bitcoin. I have to watch the Hobbit trilogy, and it would that's it exactly, man. That's it exactly. That's what I thought. We're going to be there all day. You better have some catering coming. Already leaving VA, but unfortunately, I feel like it's going to be everywhere. A Republican in VA is not. No, and the Republicans now are fucking Democrats from 10 years ago. Like, there's nobody in government that is on our side. It's continuity of government, not continuity of us. It takes a special kind of nerd to watch Lord of the Rings. Walking, still walking, walk some more, still walking. They look like the belt keepers. Oh, those are belt attachments. Belt attachments is what you're looking for. They come as a set of 2. Went antiquing. Got an old school 50s Burns-O-Matic propane torch kit. Thing was completely loaded, different head. That's cool, man. That's neat. That's neat. I hit my first steel ping today. Pretty excited. Nice. At 300 yards. Good for you, dude. Lord of the Rings is better than Star Trek. Well, Lord of the Rings is Star Wars, right? Is AJ in the chat? I've not seen him, man. I've not seen him. Lord of the Rings is not Star Wars. Battlestar Galactica, you're right. It's Battlestar Galactica. I always said it. You should have had to take a punch at least once in life to be a politician. Look for Biden and DeWines of the world. Well, you should have had to have fucking served in combat. If you're going to send kids to war, you should have had to have been in war yourself. Instead of leaving people, should be dragging the ones that allowed the mess. Yep. Would a safe room be beneficial? Fuck yeah, it would. Absolutely it would. How do you feel about the Iran war? Is it another great war of terror? The United States, great war of terror. I don't know how I feel about it, man. Every time I see them blow some shit up, I'm like, yeah, right on. And then you see fucking some dipshit in Iran talking about how they're gonna fuck up America, right? And I'm like, yeah, they just keep running your mouth, man. We'll keep fucking punching you in your teeth. But yeah, I don't think we should be there. But Saudi Arabia is fully committed at this point, and Israel blew up that gas field, right? It's gonna get worse before it gets better. I don't believe that Netanyahu's even still alive. Orange pouch. Yeah, the orange pouch is cool. Somebody asked for them. We built some orange ones. We built 8 mag stacks. I've got a bunch of... This table's full of equipment here. Non-pro tip, don't drink whiskey and try to set timing on a 60-year-old Michelle. You know what? I'm glad you said that. Hold on. You guys ever seen this? Whiskey, bourbon, scotch, those are all the same thing, right? You guys just let it rot in different wood. You guys, Diskin cider, Nashville, bourbon tart cherry cider, you guys know this? A man whose last name is Diskin sent me some stuff a couple weeks ago, and there's 4 of these in there. This is 5.8 alcohol. You can taste the whiskey in there. I'm not a whiskey drinker. I don't know if I like this or not. I don't dislike it. I really think Iran conflict is just so we can use up old ordnance. Yeah, it's absolutely money, right? It's fucking money. It has to. It's the military-industrial complex, and that is our economy. That is what we fucking run on. Personally, I feel like red-blooded Americans need to stand up and, yeah, you need to hang fucking politicians. They're not going to arrest themselves. Don't drink is great advice. I'm not holding my breath on sleeper cells. Yeah, they haven't happened yet, right? They have not happened yet. I knew about it when I was still in the Tennessee. Never tried it though. Wife dies if she drinks cherry stuff. Because she has an allergy to cherries. Is that what you mean? Bourbon tart cherry cider. So I suspect this was probably aged in like cherry wood. Fresh pressed, natural, artificial, nothing artificial. Fortunate to be holding 100% fresh apples. Branch, Toucan, fresh, Nashville to the core. Come visit Nashville Craft Cider. First cider since Prohibition. We are located at, and he gives the address. So this came from who I believe to be the owner of this company, or maybe his family owns this company. The can has some impressions in it. I don't know what that is. It's probably an apple or something, but I'm working on a project and he sent some stuff over, and in that box was this. And I see it every day and I'm like, I'm going to try that shit. But it's during the day and I'm like, I can't fucking drink that right now. I like cherry, but she needs 2 EpiPen shots. Just holy shit, dude. Yeah. So as a byproduct, you don't get cherry then. I get it, man. I will get drunk and cure. I will get you drunk and cure gout. Any thoughts on Dawn running the Board of Peace indefinitely? I don't know what we're talking about. Are we talking about Dawn Jr.? Region in France that dumps the politicians who made the worst decisions of the year in a river. Yeah, but that's going to be some theatrical bullshit nowadays. They're not like drowning them. Put one of those crimson maple garnishes in that drink. I don't even know where those are, Kiri. That would probably be good, huh? Well, it would be good. I'm not a... Like, if I didn't know what this was, I couldn't identify it. I know margarita, that's all I know. Please record another Harry Potter video as Dumbledore. That'd be Scully. You know, I think that would be a good SOE shirt in the future. America, bringing freedom to oil-rich countries since '92. That is pretty good. Rum, like, because that's the pirate in you. I don't think I've ever seen you drink out of a can. I don't know that I've ever drank. This might be the first drink I've had it out of a can in, I don't even know how long. Dumbledore with a saw. They'll remove Trump off the Kennedy Center building day. Oh yeah, they're gonna undo every fucking thing Trump did. Promo video was hilarious. How many times? Once, one take. That's the real thing, Thunderhawk, right? Because that's what Scully said. Like, if you had like deep fucking cover Russians, you know, sleeper cells, shit like that, the United States is just so fucking good. China, when they send people out, they keep fucking family members and shit. Like, China will fucking torture and kill your family members. North Korea, when you commit a crime, they punish like up to the 2nd generation. Like, your kids and your kids' kids will pay for your crimes. NHT, what's up, dude? Haven't had a sip of alcohol in 4 weeks. This upcoming Monday, definitely never drink. Good for you, dude. Good for you, man. Saw it here first. John drank from a can. Hot honey garlic and spicy strawberries. Amazing on pork. We did a video today for this shirt with, I had a sword and a helmet, and I didn't have a Knight Templar, you know, tunic, but I did have a Skull and Bones one, so I wore that. Bungus for breakfast. How many of those cells flip? Because how much better it is here. Well, that's what we're saying, right? Just the fact that you can just live as an American. Sold off the sale, right? Should be able to snag another Juki. Either going to do a 1508 or top letter bobbin for the top letter, or just a 1541. I want an 8-inch katana to add to my chest rig. Somebody sent me a sword today. This is a Black Side Customs. It's my friend Hank Greenberg. I did not know this was coming. This box showed up today. And I didn't know, I saw that it was from Black Side. I did not know what was in it until I opened it up. If you guys are not familiar with Black Side Customs, check him out on Instagram. He does some beautiful stuff. He does a lot of different stuff. All those pins and a lot of those smaller knives. He's got some great knives that are great for up on a chest rig. Rest in peace, the goat. Are we talking about Chuck Norris? 322 Skull and Bones. So I don't know about 322. I have 2 Skull and Bones robes that has the full hood with the eyepieces in it. Did they send the test arm? This is the upgrade from the Ozark Trail. Yeah, it's a hell of an upgrade, isn't it? I think it's much deeper than sleeper cells. They send people here to DC to have kids and infiltrate. Yeah, I think that's the long game, right? That's the whole deal. And then they use our laws against us by getting themselves, their own people, elected into politics and then change the laws and regulations. Packing up to move. Filled a couple duffels with ammo. They hold more weight. Fuck yeah, they do, man. Hell yeah, they do. I'm glad that you have. I'm glad you have that much ammo, man. Chuck Norris died years ago. The Grim Reaper was afraid to tell him. I thought you were gonna say they cloned him. I'll be disappointed if Scully isn't leading the M1 Abrams crew with the Gladius. That's sick. A link to this. I don't even know what this is, man. I have no idea what this is. Black Side Customs on Instagram. I don't know that he even has a website. I'll bet you it's just Instagram, man. Loaded my super kit bag and about Looney Tuned my ass to the floor. Fuck yeah, dude. Hell yeah. It's like you filled it with anvils. Any plans for an Armageddon rig for 2033? I don't know what that would be. Tell me what the Armageddon rig is. The guy who pushed the assault weapons ban in Virginia is a Muslim from Bangladesh. They don't need sleeper cells. Yeah. Does he make a shield? No, my man here does not make a shield, but there are some, look up Iron Man shield. There's some fucking super cool shields out there. There's some functional shields also for combatives, and there's some shields that are, bullet resistant. 50 mag rig. Did you guys see the 100 round drums for a Barrett 50 cal? Did you see that? That's going around social media today. Multicam black red thread shield would be sweet. Maybe Velcro plastic as an inner liner. That would be cool. That would be cool. I like Black Side Custom Strider collab. Yeah, I like all Hank stuff, man. NHT, what do you expect you'll get for that Sailrite machine? Any chance you'll make patches? Yeah, I'm always lagging on patches, man. They're not expensive to do. They're a very good profit margin. Yeah, we need to do patches. There's some scripture that's on the Crusader rifle from Spikes that Cody has one. We had it in the video today. I want to take that and put that on a shirt too, and I can't remember what the scripture is. I'll have to look at it. Hank, my half-size brother. An LBV jungle rig, 8 mag would do just fine. Got 1,000 for it. Made enough shit on it. Nice, good dude, good. What does it sell for new if you had to buy a new one? Can you do a 20 mag rig? You can put 20 mag. You can put 20 mags on the 8 mag stacked rig. If you add 4 rally mans to it, you're at 20 mags. I agree, Charles Wilson. We need to put this on a patch. You know, this is the tattoo that Hegseth has on him that everybody was so upset about. There's also, we're going to do another shirt. It says like Das Volt, I think is what it says. Let's see, Volt. See if I can find this. And people very much don't like this either. Deus Volt, Deus Vult. Hegseth, I believe, has that tattooed on him also. And when you look it up, it says white supremacist, white nationalist, militant movement. And I'm like, that's fucking perfect. We should absolutely do that. I can embroider it on a bag or knife pouch or micro rig. Nice, that's a good idea. If Hegseth had that branded on him. Hegseth does have it. It's tattooed. It is not a brand. Machine itself 1200 with all the bobbins, swing away binder, and table 1800. Got it, man. Got it. Been sucking at edge binding rounded corners by hand. Can't tell if it's just a skill issue. Put tension on the back when you're running it through the edger, and you're doing it and you're hitting a curve. Apply tension back here and spin it. I can make you a video that will blow your fucking mind of how fast we edge these. Look at this. Does this look pretty good to you? Now keep in mind, that's not a double needle sewing machine. That is a single needle that we've sewn back over twice. You can see she missed it right there. We'll go in and tack that right there. But I feed this through, right? And as I'm getting here, it's actually coming this way. You can see where the cupping on this is, right? You can see it cupped. So it went in this way. And as I'm getting to where the tape is, I'm applying a lot of pressure and letting it spin through. And I actually pin it with one finger to the table, and the feed dogs just, it literally just dude, it is so fast. But my video I made today is a little admin panel. It's actually a T shape, and it Velcros in and then Velcros up, right? So it's an adjustable admin panel. Oh, Brandon put them in here. I actually had them. We made this one today. So, did I make this one? No, I made this one today. So this admin panel here. Yeah, it means God wills it. That's exactly what it means. This Velcros in, and it's adjustable, right? So you can run it out larger or smaller. And it's got Velcro here so that it will stick. And the reason you would want that is if you're running it smaller, you don't want these flapping around on the inside. So you set that, and then you set the depth at which you want it so that it can hang down lower for larger things. And then it closes up. It needs a little more, right? It needs some organization and some options inside. Anyways, in the video, I was talking about, you know, I hear a lot of people oftentimes say that they have problems with edge taping. And I got a buddy who's been sewing for 25 years probably, Steve Nolan. I can't remember the name of what he calls his company. Anyways, he was a Ranger dude. He was in Ranger Dave's team, if you know who Ranger Dave is. And our buddy owned ATAX. He was their team leader. And anyways, he was talking about edge tape and shit and how expensive printed edge tape was. And I'm like, bro, that's the deal, right? When I buy 4 rolls of edge tape in multicam from MMI, that shit's $1,000. You're paying $250 to $300 for a fucking roll of edge tape. And I'm like, build your shit without edge tape. Just design your stuff without edge tape. And that was the kind of the preamble to this, right? I don't have to have any edge tape on this shit because I don't have any raw edges. They're all fucking concealed. And that lid I showed you that's rounded, we don't have to make it fucking rounded. We could just square it out. Or even just push the corners in so you're tapered at the edges, at the corners. Psalms is one of your, what does that say? What does Psalm say? Blessed be the Lord my rock, who trains my hands for war and my fingers for battle. Jose, I think that's what's on that. I think that's what's on the rifle. I think that's exactly it. Do you know, I know where I can get a shield made of vibranium. I don't know what vibranium is, but there's, like, look up, there's some cool functional shields out there. Is that with or without an edge binder attached? That's with an edge tape binder. That's with a binder attachment. Why do I keep taking this? You said you can put 2 rallymans per side on an 8 mag. Yes, that's correct. Double needle Juki. Walking foot, compound walking foot, lightweight machine. Haywood. We had a good day. We did. Looking forward to watching the build videos. Well, there's a build video that's up right now. It's 2 hours long. It's the medical backpack. And so the second part of it is also 2 hours. That video is 4.5 hours long. Now, if we cut out all the me talking about shit that has nothing to do with the video, it's probably 2.5 hours long. Tried to avoid unnecessary edge taping, but had a dude custom order some knife pouches inspired by yours. Failed miserably. Yeah, the knife pouches are very difficult to do. They are. If you stiffen your pouch, it will go through the binder easier. Arise, O Lord, rescue me, my God. Slap all my enemies in the face. Shatter the teeth of the wicked. Does it actually, is that really what it says? I don't even have a binder. Go order you one right now, man. Go on Amazon, order yourself a binder attachment. They're like $50. I can't sew and enjoy the build videos. Right on, man. You'll end up sewing. Literally, you used your knife pouch today. What are you using it for? What's it set up for? Yeah, I do have a Bible here, don't I? This is just for looks. I have to send the wife shopping, man. Have her bring back a friend with her that likes watching my videos. What's the best mesh pouch to fit for an XL? Can you put a large mesh pocket in an XL? Can anybody verify that? I would tell you small. I like the small pocket better than I like the large for the mesh. Pistols and mags on one side. Thinking med and mesh pouch on the other side. Yeah, you could do that. You could absolutely do that. Is that a fucking picture of Bob Ross? I actually have a fixed blade knife and flashlight in it inside my Bible bag. Nice. Nice. What product did I say I had Cryptech Raid available? It's on SOE Quick Ship. It is it's a Nerf subload. It's made for a buddy of mine, Drac, who's a Nerf guy. And it will hold subgun mags, but we messed them up. The lady building them built them the wrong direction. So the cells, instead of holding 2 mags, only held a single mag. But they're Raid and they're orange thread. They're under one-off and random on SOE Quick Ship. Bible Gateway online, Bible app. You can switch between versions so it sounds modern versus Shakespeare. That's cool. Large pocket's too good info, Sky. Large pocket is too big for the XL FUPA. I'd go with the small, man. Small pocket. Or a couple of maybe 3 extra small mesh pockets. Been doing burpees and sprinting for a 30-yard driveway. Now time to be harder to kill. Good. Do you recommend the ones where you weave the webbing? So I have one of those, and it doesn't work for me. I also have some right angle binders, and those don't work for me either, man. Just the cheapy. It's got the little plate to the side, and it's just straight in feed. It's the least expensive one there. That's what I use. The one with that you weave it through, I suppose that would add more tension to it, but it's never worked for me. Yeah, some with a separate presser foot. So a lot of those, you're going to put that, it's going to replace that actual plate, and that's going to live on that. It's going to be a dedicated machine. I use the ones that thread in to the side, that screw in. Can you put a link, please? To what? I can't I'm not putting a link in here. It's too much of a fucking hassle. I'd have to type it out on here. I don't even have the link to put in here. Any brand or names of mesh you recommend? Yeah, you want Rachel mesh, Rachel. And what you're looking for is heavy-handed. You want a fucking stiff hand to it. I like it real stiff. It's just much easier to sew. Mesh is going to be one of the most difficult things you do because it's jagged on the edge, so you've got to really sew around it. We've actually been running them on a serger, which trims all that shit and seals it, and then we edge tape it. Skateboarding today, hit a rock. Right before I fell, I farted and lost the battle. It's wet. Well, now you're banned, dipshit. So take your asshole jokes somewhere else because you're never going to be seen here. No, Rachel, RASCHLE, I think. Racial, like that. What do I recommend for fruit trees? Everything everybody told you. Didn't you ask that question, or did somebody ask that question? Somebody was on holiday, asked that question in Hip Camden. Fig trees, I'd start with figs. It's an easy, high-calorie crop. Blueberries will probably do well. Any place that pine trees do well, blueberries will do well. And then put in whatever you want to have over the next 5 years. Right now is when you plant them. Well, actually, I mean, by now, what you plant now, you're gonna eat in 5 years. Figs, you'll get in a year to 2 years. And the best time to plant them was actually like a month ago, 2 months ago. Yeah, I can edge tape without an attachment. I can ride your mom with no handlebars. I can rock climb by not even using my hands. Pretty much the best at everything. Will mango? I don't think mango will grow here. I don't think it'll overwinter. Kiwis, Dean, kiwis do really well if you can get them in shade, put them in a tree. They'll grow right up the fucking tree like a vine. Well, they are a vine. I don't run a swing away binder. I take it on and off when I need to. Tim and Tad. Yeah, you need to be watching, Tim. You need to be watching my buddy. Why can't I think of Tim? It's Regenerative Orchards. Tim is the one that is doing all the work, maintaining all the trees and everything here on this property. If we're lucky, we see Tim a couple times a week. Otherwise, we see him every other week or so. He has a amazing acre orchard that he has set up at Tad's house. Hey, Barefoot Gardener, what's up, man? Mangoes, multiple trees to pollinate. And there's a lot of other shit that you won't think of as food that is good, right? Do you have a sweet gum tree on your property, those prickly balls? You can make quite a few things out of those balls. What's the mimosa? You want mimosa trees. You probably have them. If you don't, it's very easy to get them to grow on your property. They're all up and down all the roads and interstates. The big pink flower, that's like nature's upper. That's like a mood enhancing plant. It's got some other benefits to it also. Regenerative Orchards, his work on the pear tree is phenomenal. Yeah, I would cut those fucking trees down. Pears, I would put pears in though. Pears are a real high calorie crop, and they do well. They grow really well. If you have a greenhouse, you can grow tropical trees. Yeah, but you got to keep them in there. I do have a greenhouse, but you got to keep them in there. I mean, you could move them in and out, but yeah, peach trees work here, and I have peach trees, but we have a bug here. So if you're not going to spray your peaches, you're always going to have a worm. And those trees grow, but it kills the tree. That worm actually kills the tree in about 5 to 7 years. All those trees die. Still rocking a revolver card in my knife pouch to hold pin. That works great. Yeah, that works really well if you got a Velcro backed one. Will the fanny pack be good as a GoPro bag? Yeah, my that's actually what I use it for. I use a flexi arm with a clamp, and that won't fit in the fanny pack, right? You could contain most of it, but not ideal. But I carry all my batteries and all my other shit in here. But I also carry an extra GoPro or 2 extra GoPros, but not on the flex arm. Need to bring some more cherries. Nice. Planted mimosa for the nitrogen fixing. Didn't know it had a... Oh, fuck yeah, it does, man. Yeah, it sure does. For nitrogen fixing, most people are using red buds. If you have a greenhouse, you can grow tropicals. All right, we read all those. I would love a lilac bush. Tim, would that live here? Is Tim on here? Orange eBay 500. I've got matching thread and zipper. So looking forward to doing some orange accent bag. Cool. Where'd you get the orange zipper from? That's cool. Is it number 10? Thinking of sewing a duffel bag. Would you use 70 tex thread? 70 is what we use for everything. There's no thread even in this building other than 70 nylon. Number 8. Got it. Yeah, mil spec is 8, 9. All right, guys, I'm about to jump off of here. Everybody have a good weekend. We will do a live sometime this weekend, tomorrow, I'm sure. We got a bunch of content posting up. Make sure you comment on it. If you like it or you think it's funny, share it to your other social medias. You can share it on your Facebook. You can talk about it, take screenshots, put it on your Instagram. Anything I post on Instagram, you can share to your stories. That does the most good for us. There's a build video went up today. Part 2 will be up tonight or tomorrow. That full video is 4.5 hours. Harry Potter short was good. Thanks, man. We got a few other videos coming up this weekend. BBD bags, BBD bags. All right, guys. Everybody have a good night.